Hello there, this is KFG with a new video after a long break. This is Pixel Fracture, a game I've been working on sort of as a little side project, and it is a roguelike brick breaker, think Arkanoid or Breakout or something like that. And I just wanted to show you how it plays and see if you're interested. Let's start the game. So this game, you build up your powers with cards, and they are obviously random, and we have to think a bit about a build. We can have sort of magnetic force, or we can make the ball faster. We can take less damage. Let's go with overclock and magnetic paddle for now. They work good in tandem. Let's begin. So it's Arkanoid. You can see we have a target for scores, and we need to reach that score in order to progress, and we also have to clear the bricks. And I'll just go ahead. Oh, we have an extra ball as well from overclock, I guess. As you can see at the bottom there, we get a combo meter as we destroy bricks in quick succession. That adds to our score, and that can be important for clearing the targets, although here, the early levels, we shouldn't really need it. There are power-ups, zones, you can see there, which is that one keeps the combo meter alive longer. We have a shield now, which means we can take hits for a little while. And the overdrive just came on, and that is because we have just a few bricks left. And if we don't clear them quick enough, the overdrive comes on, which will create balls, new balls every now and then to both make it easier to clear it, but also up the danger level a little bit. So we cleared it, we got the silver rating, which gives us a little bit of extra currency, and we get to choose a card after each level. So let's see what we have. We can speed up the ball even more, or we can make the fault line smaller, which is the damage zone to the left of us, and it will also grow slower. It grows over the course of playing. If we take that, because we'll have multiple tank and defense cards, we'll get extra big pedals, and let's do that. We can only afford this penny pincher, and I think it might be a good investment this early. You can always swap it later. As you can see, we can only have 8 cards in total. Let's carry on here. 485 is the target now, but there are more bricks as well. See the magnetic force pulling the balls towards us. But, it only pulls it vertically because they wanted to sort of speed up the ball towards you or prevent it from going forward. Some extra currency there, if we can grab it without being greedy. The orange one gives us piercing power, which after we hit the ball can go through the brick before it's stopped. Maybe a couple of bricks even. Didn't need to block that one, but hard not to react. Okay, that's the second section cleared. Another silver rating. Ratings based on the score. So you can get even more magnetism here. We can slow down the ball, that's a bit tedious. Let's increase the magnetism, and we can maybe get rid of the other card later. We can speed up the ball, which will give us velocity chain, because we have 2 speed cards then. Let's go with the longer power-ups for now, and carry on to the first boss fight. So there's a score target, and we still have to meet that and clear the bricks. But there's also a boss there, the grid center in this case. It's randomized between 2 for each level, which one we get. And that ball ended up very well stuck behind him. That's excellent for us. Very fortunate. It gives us plenty of points, so we shouldn't fail the target score on the boss levels as long as we beat the bosses, but we do need to clear the bricks and survive. As you can kind of see, like in the old games, we can aim a bit by, if we hit the the ball hits the paddle, on the top half it goes upwards proportionally and downwards in the lower half. Similar to Archetype. Well, obviously this is horizontal rather than vertical. Blue power-up is creates multi-balls, which is good for comboing, but it's a bit dangerous as well. It's hard to resist, isn't it? Got a gold score on this one. I'm playing it with a mouse, by the way. You can also use keyboard or a gamepad if you want. Plays straight in the browser. And we got some HP back because we defeated a boss. I think we were at full health anyway, so no worries there. More power-ups, 60, yeah, and get another level of Iron Wall. Can only have one more card. And I don't really like any of these, but let's save money for now and carry on. Could have re-rolled, I suppose. For some reason I tend not to do that. 500 is the target. Good first shot there. Sort of trying to get the ball to bounce off the back wall and come into them for a good combo. Bricks of different colors, some different characteristics, blue and red mostly differ in their amounts of HP that they have. Overdrive enabled. The music, as you can hear, gets more intense the further we progress in the level, and is sort of dynamically generated. And hopefully enjoyable. We failed the target actually, so that is certainly one way it can go. We did unlock a few milestones, and it means that we unlocked a few cards that we could buy if we had enough fragments to do so, but we don't. We could upgrade something here. We could maybe upgrade a score multiplier. Let's do that. One level of that, 5% extra score. And let's do one more round, and then we'll see where we are. To the weak spot and the sound effects this time. Those are the round targets that you can unlock. Start this round off and see if we can get some other types of cards to show off a few more mechanics, and then we can leave it there. You can have a go yourself if you're curious. The link will be in the description below. It's completely free, and I'd love to hear your feedback if you decide to try it. Extra ball there from the overdrive. Aiming is not as good as it should be. Yeah, bigger is better, I guess. So it looks like we will get the grid sentry boss again. But we'll see if we manage to do this. The gold bricks are some kind of bonus brick. They're more likely to provide power-ups or zone orbs or other things. got a 10 combo there. So that's good for a score. In terms of why I failed to hit the score target last time, I didn't create the long enough combos, and I also probably didn't build the cards as well as I could have. Both more speed, which is a risk-reward kind of thing, makes it easier to combo, makes it easier to lose health, and there are, of course, other ways to improve your score. We now have the perk as well, so that should make it a bit easier. What's not good is my aiming. Let's too much. That might be good. So let's see what we have here. We have a faster ball, but the fault line gets larger, so a little bit of a risk-reward thing there to trade-off. We do have this one, which is good. Ball's a bit faster, we get a little bit more combo window, so let's go for that, and let's see if we can take down the grid sentry again. Bosses is all about trying to get it behind them and getting this kind of multi-hits. Like that, you can hear from the sound as well. I've been too greedy with the balls now, perhaps. You have to block the shots, as you can see that I'm trying to do. Shield now, and there's just one brick left, I think. So that went well. You can see 20 HP restored there. I think by default a hit takes 20 out of 100. And okay, we'll do the magnetism again. We can have piercing power, we can have speed. A good chance. Let's do the reroll and see what we can get. We have this +1 ball section at the start. That might also help with building up combos. We have a little bit of shield and a little bit of piercing left from the last level, and that is a big paddle power up. It's always helpful. And again, I'm greedy with the multi-balls. We handled it well last time, so for that I failed, as you can see, taking some damage. HP is up in the top left corner. It's considerably harder to play this game and talk at the same time, at least for someone like me. How can I miss everything? Alright, there we go. Pain dividend, so we can earn score while taking damage. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Friendly fire, there's 15% chance we get an extra ball on destroy, but we do take more damage. Let's go down the multi-ball kind of build, and we have to get rid of something. If we get rid of any of these, we get the swarm synergy as well, which is good. It gives extra score multiplier. Maybe we actually get rid of that thing we just picked up. Let's see. We have 2 from the start. Yeah, this might be chaotic and lead to further failures. Because of the amount of balls we'll get, but we should be able to build up some good combos too. Should try to avoid that multiple power up really, but had to grab it. Well, the magnetism helps, certainly. Oh, that's a lot of bolts. Crazy. We've made it. Okay. So this is a great card. Momentum. Each brick destroyed increases score by 10%. Stacking per section I should perhaps add, but we do want to have that, certainly. And maybe we can swap out the zone amplifier. By the way, these synergies, that they are based on things. You can see which cards they're based on, and you can see here which type of card it is. as well. Second boss, Neon Guardian. Alright, let's see. Shoots smaller shots and moves a bit. That was a good hit. As you can see there, I could allow the ball to bounce off the left wall because my fault line hasn't grown enough yet. I think all these balls will be the death of me. Could swap those cards out, of course, but where's the fun in that? I think we don't want any of these. We do have 8 cards, so currency is a bit less valuable than score. So maybe we should go for the high roller and maybe remove the weak spots. The damage makes it easier to clear things out, but it does lower your point total because you get some points for each hit, and having more hits is good in this sense. But of course, there's a higher chance that you spend more time and risk taking damage as well. But this is going swimmingly. The scores are massive now. I think we have enough score at the moment. Let's carry on with the cards we have, see if we can get to the arc turret as well. Why did I grab that? That was a mistake. More balls. Just one left. Okay, we didn't make it here, so let's take on this third level boss as well. Shining bright like the sun. Block that shot, so took some damage there. That feels risky now with a small paddle, I have to say. But we made it through. There are 2 further levels of 3 sections each, but I think we will leave it there for now. And Pixel Fracture is the name of the game. As I said, there is a link in the description below. It's completely free to play. You need to be on a computer and play it in the browser. That's pretty much it. And if you do and enjoy it or don't enjoy it, let me know. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Bye bye.